Okay, guys, what is y'all's biggest turn off though? What's your biggest turn off? Like, is it more on how she acts on the date or how she presents herself on the date? And what I mean is, so here's what I heard, right? There's this guy who told me, like, okay, you know how some girls like to dress up, right? And there's some girls who don't like to wear makeup at all. There's some girls who love to wear makeup, right? And this guy's like, if this girl doesn't wear makeup at all, that means she's not trying to impress me. So that means I'm not interested in the slightest. That means, like, there's not gonna be a second date. So, like, do you need her to have makeup at all? And let me see what else. I guess personality is like, here it is. So I don't really want to call it the halo effect, but it's more so there's personality, right? I mean, presentation's important, right? That's what you're saying. But okay, you're saying presentation's important. Why can't someone be presentable without makeup? What if she still already got her hair done and everything, but she just doesn't like makeup? That's the thing. Like, what if this like, because we're talking girls specifically because you guys like girls. So, like, what if the girl you're into, right, is like, she's like, well, this is what works for me, right? So as long as she's presentable, why would it matter if she's wearing makeup or not? Depends on her other things. If she doesn't wear makeup, but everything's on point, then it's okay. So yeah, that's what I find curious. Is like someone be like, "Oh, if she doesn't wear makeup at all, then it's a deal breaker." I was just like, "Oh, okay." We already had the conversation on makeup, so we're not gonna go there. I do prefer makeup, at least eyeliner, eyeshadow, shadow. Those are my fave. Those are my faves. She doesn't need to wear makeup as long as she dressed pretty. Well, it doesn't matter to me. So yeah, I think it really is different from everyone else. Um, you know, but it's just curious because some people be like, oh no, she gotta at least attempt as in makeup, because you're saying you like eyeliner, but like you're saying at least some eyeliner, eyeshadow, etc., etc. And this is funny. Now that you have this said, right? It's kind of funny. So, have you heard of keep being on my phone is keep being on the phone. Okay, here's actually something that you kind of reminded me of, right? So here's something, right? So let's say you're like, I like, because you said a word that's censored. So let's say you told your girl, oh, I like you with eyeliner, right? And then she purposely stops wearing eyeliner. Um, do you guys understand why she's doing it? Can you guys understand why she's doing that? I'll explain it if you guys could explain why she stopped doing it. I know what I'm gonna do. Get out of there. Why are you gonna get out of there? That she stopped wearing eyeliner. Why? Can you explain why you're gonna get out? Just because she stopped wearing eyeliner? But you said she stopped. She's okay. You said you like girls who wear eyeliner, right? Like you told your girl, "Oh, I like girls who wear eyeliner," right? So you say to your girl, "I like when you wear eyeliner." So then she stops wearing eyeliner. So you say you're gonna dip. Can you explain why you're gonna dip? Is it stop or stop? It stopped. She stops wearing eyeliner because you said you like eyeliner. You like something, so she stops doing what you like. Can you understand the logic behind it? She stops. S-T-O-P. That'd be kind of crazy. You still can't understand what I'm saying. Nah, it'd be cracking me up when chat's like, I don't get it. I'm like, I literally said it like 15 different times, man. I'm like, oh my goodness. So, yeah. I'm like, because she's trying to play games with me or not interested. I'm not down with that. I think she's trying to see. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. I'll explain the logic behind this, right? Okay. So this is the logic behind it, right? So I think you guys need a more extreme example. Let's say you like a girl with long hair, right? So you tell your girl, I like your hair long. You guys are in a relationship. Let's say you guys are in a 1-year relationship, right? So you guys are in a 1-year relationship, and let's say the two of you guys are like, hey, I like your hair long. I like your hair long, and I don't like it dyed. So then the next day, she cuts off all her hair, like she gives herself a buzz cut or fairy pixie cuts, and dyes her hair brown or black or whatever. She dyes it a completely different color. Do you understand where I'm going with this? So like, yeah, okay. Why do you think she did it? I'm trying to see if my male audience can understand. I think she believes we're saying she's. Oh my goodness. No, I'm talking about to rebel, I guess. Okay, this is what it is, right? So, okay, I'm watching a show, right? In this show, right, this girl has long hair. And the guy says, I love your long hair. please never cut your hair. And the girl's like, I'm gonna look crazy if I never cut my hair. He's like, but I just love your hair. And the reason why, like, someone would cut it, let's say you're in a relationship, is because it feels like controlling. It feels controlling. It feels like you only like her for one feature. So she is like, oh heck no, you're not gonna control me. You don't get to say what I can and cannot do. So therefore, out of spite or just to prove a point, she is gonna cut her hair. She's gonna dye her hair because you clearly liked something about her hair. And if she goes and cuts it for something that you literally said you don't like, it's like, it could be to see if you like her, or it could just to see, like, you know, it's a spite thing. But like, I feel like that's more so you should it's a communication thing too. I just feel like people don't communicate because you could literally sort it out. And because she's not talking about, and this could go both ways, low key. This could go both ways because guys play games too. Let's not say it's a girl thing, but because guys play different type of games. But it's one of those things where she feels like, you know, it's like, what do you mean I can't cut my hair? That's how she's taking it. Like, you're saying you can't cut your hair when you're just saying, no, I just like your hair long, right? But like, just think about it in the sense, it was detailed. You just I don't know, Stanley, something's wrong with you, my dude. Because I literally said it multiple times. She cuts her hair. I literally said she dyes her hair. I don't know what's wrong with you. Because I literally said, I don't know, you guys, maybe you guys just have a problem, low key, because I literally said multiple times, man. So, anywho, I literally explained it like 3 different times. The eyeliner. That's why I literally gave you a different scenario. So yeah. Anywho. Like, but like, if you put it around, like, this is like, it's crazy because if a girl be like to a guy, hey, I like you without a beard or something, I like you with a man, because I've seen it done about the roles reversed, right? There's always double standards, don't get me wrong. Like I said, there's double standards all the time. It's just like, it's gonna be taken like, oh well, oh that's cute, he did this for you, right? But I just noticed that that's a pattern that happens where it'd be like, oh, so you can't do this. I was just like, bro, that's not what's being said. But some people take it as such. Now, if a dude literally just cuts your hair while you're sleeping or do something like that, then that's assault. But if it's just like, oh, like, it's a compliment, but it's not taken as a compliment type of thing. And I think that's kind of crazy. So, but it's also, you could just leave the relationship. You don't really have to prove your point by just cutting your hair or whatever. I think that's the point that's like kind of insane when people do. It's like you guys, like, it's something like you guys wouldn't cut your beard if your girl said like, oh, I hate, like, or I love your beard. You guys aren't gonna be like, oh, let me cut my my beard type of thing. So because I literally said this brought up a point that I was trying to make that I kept seeing over and over again. So, I mean, maybe there are some guys who would do that, who would purposely cut your beard if a girl said I like it. But like, I just noticed that's a trend that happens about. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are trends that guys would do too. But I'm just saying that's something I noticed that's been going around that I be seeing online right now. I'm like, that's crazy to do. Because I'm like, I ain't gonna change. I ain't gonna do something like that just to prove a point, man. I'm like, I ain't gonna change my body to prove a point. That's insane. I was like, if it was for me, but I cut my beard for my ex-fiance and gave her carpet burn, so she changed her mind. But did you cut your beard because she liked your beard cut, or did you cut your beard out of spite? Those are the two different things. That's what I'm saying. Is that, did you go changing your beard because that's one of the things I hate beards for, though, is because of that carpet burn and the bacteria, though. I was thinking hate beards for that reason specifically. I finna can't. That's why I was thinking hate beards. Oh my goodness. Don't get me started on beards. But I'm saying, like, did you purposely cut your beard out of spite, or did you do it because your fiance said, I like you without a beard? That's what I'm saying. You're doing it because she wanted you to. And that's what I was getting my point is. You're going to do something for your girl because she asked you to. But when it's reversed, it's seen as spiteful for your partner. But if your partner's trying to control you, yeah, it's time to dip. Yeah, it's time to dip. But what I see often done is that instead of dipping, they're gonna try to change their appearance to the opposite of what their partner likes. And I was just like, what the turd? I was just like, just leave the relationship then. So that's why that was the whole point of the conversation. That was the whole point of the conversation. It's just like, yeah, you could change your appearance if you want to, or you could change your appearance to cater to your partner if you want to. If it's not in a controlling manner, if you guys are consenting to it, if you guys both want to, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. But I just find it hilarious when I see that, where I see the videos of like, I got my husband to do this for me, and then the exact video happens. Like, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm proud of you girls. And then it's like, my husband told me he likes me with long hair, so I cut it. And I was just like, what the? I'd be like, what this? I was like, that's insane. So yeah. So yeah. that was the point of the story. I thought it was kind of insane. So yeah, what do you guys think of the story?